Did we all clap?
I clapped.
Yes.
I didn't hear you guys clap.
Yeah, Discord never...
It's something
OBS.
that...
Yeah, I'll hear it in the tracks. Discord literally never picks it up. Okay.
Alright.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Banned from Broadcast episode 6, and today is a very special episode because we have two very special guests, two boys from around the block, Seth and Nicholas. Introduce yourselves.
Hello, I am the Seth, and this is Nick.
Well,
Hello.
introduce yourself, like your, what your online names are.
I'm existing Nick. I'm a part-time Twitch streamer.
Good.
And I'm Cringineer. I like editing videos and making YouTube videos.
Yes.
And that's what I do.
Alright, cool. Very, very good.
And so Seth is Ian's little
Yeah,
brother.
I've mentioned...
and I'm adopting Nick, and Nick, you're my little brother.
Yeah, I've
now.
mentioned Seth a couple times on the show. Sometimes by name, sometimes not. But...
Torturing me, music, and also talking about how I don't like mushrooms.
We get up to some hijinks here and there sometimes.
Yeah, we do a little trolling.
Yeah. All right. Joseph, would you like to lead us in? Actually, no.
Vaping!
Vaping ads, they're the worst.
I didn't know we were talking about that. No. Actually, Seth, let's let the guest lead the conversation here. Seth actually had something to bring up.
Vaping.
No, not that. I wanted to talk about, because me and Nicholas yesterday saw Doctor Strange 2.
Which we also saw the previous Sunday. Three of us.
So, I want to talk about how I do not really like it that much. Yeah, it's like really inconsistent. It's like there's a lot of stuff to unpack, but basically it's like unnecessary in some areas. It's like, oh yeah, this new character is a teenager, smart-ass teenager that has never been in the MCU ever before. She's relatable, right? Like, right? Just like, well, she's not even a necessary character at all. The America Chavez,
why is she
stupid ass name?
Wait, why is she not necessary?
She's just like, because I thought it was explained like in the last in Spider-Man that he could open a portal to the multiverse. So like, why is she even needed?
That's what I was telling Joseph later on. I remember explicitly in Doctor Strange, the first one, they whenever he was learning all the magic and shit, they talked about the sling rings, and they're like, yeah, these are, I think Mordo, I think he's the one who was talking about it. Yeah. He was like, yeah, they allow us to travel around the multiverse. So I always thought that the sling ring portals, I thought that was like if they wanted to, they could literally travel like through universes and shit, not just like contained to their own universe.
Well, I think they can, but I do remember them saying like you have to like been there before and like know, you have to think about where you want to go.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So if you're traveling to if you've already been to another multiverse, you probably could go. Like Doctor Strange could probably go between the universes now.
Yeah,
but
I don't mind if they wanted to like retcon it, because it does seem kind of like nutty. Like, you already have the ability to kind of just travel anywhere within your universe as long as you've been there. I don't know, universes seems like a bigger deal, so I don't mind like having America be the fucking, the thing that helps them get around. I don't know, I don't mind it too much.
Like, I mean, she's like a plot device in a way, because she's like, oh yeah, I'm not really much of a character. I'm kind of like really two-dimensional.
She's an object.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I am lesbian with lesbian moms.
Nicholas coming in with the massage.
Multiverse, but yeah, she just introduces herself like, oh yeah, I can travel through the multiverse. Like, that's such a casual thing. Like, and they're like, oh yeah,
I don't know if you guys...
we had to run in with Multiverse. Hold on, yeah. You can
I don't know if you missed it, but they said that she was like the only, like, everyone has an alternate in the multiverse or whatever, because different versions of characters, but they said she was the only one. Like, she's like the one. Yeah. which is kind of interesting. I kind of like I don't know. I like that in conjunction with her like having the powers to travel back and forth. I don't know. I kind of like that aspect. It kind of makes sense in my mind. But yeah, I mean, she was
fine with her,
whatever.
but like, why does she shoot stars? And also, why is her name America?
Yeah, why is her name?
We're gonna save America.
I
It's like a suburban name. It's like.
I think she's already like a comic book.
No, she is,
but she's a newer one. She's like a way newer one.
Yeah, she's one of the newer ones.
Yeah.
I didn't mind her too much. I thought she was just kind of like whatever.
Why is she called?
She's not as bad as like a lot of the other side character Marvel.
The Rickest.
True.
Yeah. So
shut up, Nick.
Get closer to the mic.
Yeah, why is she called America?
I said the Rickest Rick.
Like her whole thing is like she's America themed, especially in the comics. Like I've seen.
Yeah.
But she's like she speaks Spanish,
Mexican?
so like is she like why not call her Mexican?
Well, that's kind of racist.
Well, yeah, it's like Chavez. I don't like our Mexico.
People of Hispanic descent can't be American in Seth's mind. All right.
There's actually quite a few girls named America.
Yeah, no,
I've never seen a girl.
That's a normal.
Well,
not normal. I don't know if you call it normal,
Well,
but I've
I've
heard that name before, and I didn't mind the character too much, but I thought it was always kind of funny whenever Doctor Strange would say her name out loud, and he would say it in lines that sounded like he was talking about the country. He's like, "We have to defend America," and it just sounded so funny. Every time that happened, I looked over at Bree.
They're going to take America.
Yeah, Bree and I would just look at each other and laugh. It was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like there were some plots that were just like completely unnecessary. Like and it was just so complicated. Like now he has to possess a dead body. Now he has to go and to possess the dead body from the start of the movie. You know, remember the start where they buried the Doctor Strange? But now he's got to go back.
I thought that was, I actually thought that was kind of cool.
Well, like the whole possession thing was cool, but like I don't know why they felt the need to like add it in there. Like
the only
isn't it because he like had to go to another universe? He had to dream.
Well, yeah, but like, it just like it. They could have written it a different way. Like it could have. It just a little. It kind of complicates things, you know. Like it makes. There was already a lot of stuff they were throwing at you, and it kind of made me even more lost.
I kind of see where you're coming from. That part of the movie I thought was cool.
Yeah.
When we walked out, and kind of like still until now, I wasn't really sure how to feel about it. I think I told you when you first told me about seeing it, but my issues, I guess, if you want to call it that, were just like things were happening. Like there was so much happening, and it was just like kind of hard for me to keep up sometimes. I don't know. Like I liked it. I liked the visuals and everything, and I think it was shot really well and it's really colorful, which, you know, a lot of Marvel movies nowadays, they don't have that. They're pretty constrained to like gray color palette type shit, which sucks. Yeah, totally. So
it was very vibrant.
Yeah, I thought
Sam was spoiler warning, by the way.
I think it's too late for a spoiler.
Yeah,
but we're a bit too.
I think just a little bit late on the spoiler warning.
I'll put in the description spoiler for Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
we should have said that. At the beginning.
I was just like some stuff. It was just all being thrown at you at once, and there was some stuff that like in the movie that I don't like the use of like one camera where they'll pan it really fast to like
that's a Sam
spot that they
that's
use.
A Sam Raimi.
Yeah, it's a Sam Raimi. Yeah, Sam Raimi loves doing that, and I didn't like it that much. Like I don't ever like that style of like of filming.
But that's fine. Yeah,
where they use one camera. Because it's kind of out of place in some areas. Like in some areas, it just isn't needed or just doesn't feel right. You know,
that's fine. Like his directing isn't for everyone. I thought it changed things up.
Well, it's definitely different.
Wait, listen. I thought it would like change things up enough, you know, to make the movie look different than other Marvel flicks. So, you know, that was good.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that, and there was little references here.
You know,
there.
I mean, because it's Sam Raimi, there were parts of it that reminded me a bit of Evil Dead.
Like the
ghost thing at the end.
The dead one.
That reminded me a lot
evil.
of Evil
Dead. That and the possession thing. That was like very much an Evil Dead Sam Raimi.
Very Sam Raimi.
I thought that was cute. I liked it. I thought it was kind of a creative thing. Now that I look back on it, but yeah, I think the movie is just it's like kind of hard to process at some points because there's so much shit happening.
It's just like everything's thrown at you.
Yeah,
you know?
and I think if I had to say,
literally thrown at you sometimes.
Yeah, I like the visuals and stuff, but I think the only like issue I had with it would be some of the like writing, like the script, the dialogue was kind of weird sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's how it sounded to me.
My favorite moment, what I find hilarious, is when the guy from Fantastic Four is like, he's supposed to be the smartest man in the world, and he tells Wanda, he's like, he can kill you with one whisper. It's like, why would you tell her that? Why? And then she's like, what mouth?
Wanda has to be badass. Yes, kill.
When we were in the theater, me and Nicholas, we, like, when that happened, when she was like, what mouth? Like, everybody laughed at it.
Yeah.
It was supposed to, I could tell it wasn't really, I mean, it was supposed to be like a semi, like, serious moment, like, where it's like, oh, what mouth? You know, I have defeated you.
I laughed.
But, like, people laughed out loud so hard.
I mean,
Jim Alford.
It looked really hilarious, honestly.
Yeah, it was funny.
The effect, at least, was...
I kind of spoiled myself a little bit on that scene because fucking Jaden, of course, in the group chat, well, name drop, a friend we know was talking in a group chat about it, and basically he kind of gave away that scene. So I got curious about it because I didn't really care too much about spoilers for this movie, so I went and looked it up. So I saw that scene, and I was like, oh, hey, Mr. Fantastic, and they got the guy they've been talking about casting for years, which I think is cool. I think he fits the role. But
what, John
The Office?
Yeah,
Jim.
Yeah, Jim from The Office. It's Reed Richards. I think he fit it. So I thought that was kind of neat. But other than that, like, I was like, who the fuck are these characters? I mean, I knew Agent Carter or whatever, which is like, eh.
There's the one I recognized her from. I think it was the What If.
It's What If, yeah.
Yeah, it looked exactly like her.
Oh,
And then there was also Jean-Luc Picard.
And want to talk about the rolling, what did we call it? Like, the little motorized vehicle.
Oh, Professor X?
Oh, yeah. Why is he's in one of those things that, like, cleans ice rinks. Like, he's, like, running one of those things.
Oh, yeah, that was, like, actually hilarious. Whenever it showed, like, the Illuminati, which is already, like, clearly...
Oh my
stupid
god!
plot.
Yeah, this like clearly on the nose. Like, I think that was the idea, was it to be kind of like goofy. Like, even Strange was like, "Bro, you call yourself the Illuminati? Like, that's pretty fucking stupid." Like, he even said that basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Tony robot things.
What was with the Ultron?
Yeah, that was
robots?
Ultron.
I was like, what?
Yeah. I was like, all right.
It reminded me of the Ant-Man and the Wasp. The bad guys in there.
I don't remember a single thing about that movie, to be honest. Besides the main villain.
It, and I don't plan to watch it.
It's not very good. The main villain, good phase. That's what I remember about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, that was interesting. I thought they were just like Tony suits that they had built in that universe, and then during a fight there was some line of dialogue where one of them was like, Ultron down or something. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what Nicholas got to like recognize. It is he was like, oh yeah, they are Ultron robots,
which is like, okay, fine. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the Professor X thing, fucking the little ice rink mobile that he was in. It looked like, I think I was calling it like a toilet or something, like in the theater.
Yeah, motorized.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like a little toilet.
I mean, it probably is.
Professor X shit mobile.
Well, I don't like to think about that.
He's in the middle of his business when they brought him in.
He's just shitting as he's talking to them.
But yeah, like, there's some points where, like, I just didn't get, like, why, like the guy, it's like, oh, he can kill you with one whisper. It's like, why are you telling that? And also, it's such a weird line. That line feels like out of place.
That line also made me, like, laugh.
Yeah. It was like, why would you say that? Like, even if, like, to threaten them, like, why was that in the script? Like,
I think it'd be
He can
amazing
kill
if he said
you.
it's free
Well,
real
because
estate.
he needs to be killed, and Wanda still needs to exist.
What did you say, Nick?
Yeah.
I said I think it'd be amazing if he whispered free real estate to someone.
He kills them. I mean, he could just kill them with free real estate. It's free real estate. Blast them. Yeah, I found that line really goofy too, but it was like enjoyably goofy. I laughed at it because it was just like, Black Bolt can kill you one hit or whatever the fuck he said, one word, one whisper. And I was
And he
like,
gets turned to
alright.
spaghetti.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, those kills were not. I was not expecting them
Yeah,
to
they
be
didn't
like as
hold back.
brutal
They
as
did
they
not
were.
hold any punches.
I was surprised they let that
Yeah.
fly. Marvel doesn't usually go that hard. They don't.
I think that they're trying to open up tomorrow, which was why I kind of
I liked it.
don't mind the movie.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. Fucking
Yeah.
cut
Yeah.
Agent Carter in half with her own shield. Yeah, I
I
thought
just didn't like the whole
That's what she
horror
gets for being
aspect of the
British.
movie.
you what?
I didn't like the whole horror aspect of the movie. It just felt
That-
too different for Marvel.
That's Sam
I
Raimi.
just didn't like it.
Yeah.
I like that. I liked it too. I'm in Breeze
Sam
boat.
Raimi Spider-Man
I mean,
skeleton scene.
I'm biased because I like horror movies and Sam Raimi horror movies specifically.
I don't think I've ever watched a Sam Raimi horror movie.
Evil Dead is a fucking riot.
Good.
Evil Dead is.
Evil Dead was a masterpiece.
Brie and I have watched both Evil Dead movies, and they are fucking amazing.
all
Well,
three.
Yeah,
I still need to watch it.
2 is technically like the first one just retold, so we didn't watch the first one. We watched 2
Right.
and then 3.
Yeah.
And they are both like actually fucking hilarious. They're amazing.
I mean, I watched the first one, but I had you watch the
Yeah.
other two.
I'm so glad we did.
But they're honestly really good. They're so campy.
Yeah.
and-
They're extremely campy.
God, the effects are awful, but I love them.
Yeah, especially in the third movie. Some shit in there.
Oh my god.
Anyone who's
Yeah.
watched those movies will know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We have been wanting Joseph to watch it for a while, but we haven't got around to it yet. Actually, I think they...
Yeah, that was because HBO Max took all of them off besides one.
They left the third one on it, I believe. But yeah.
Yeah.
You
Anyway,
guys want to say? Oh, sorry.
so, I was just saying. Anyway, that's that. So, do we have anything else to say about the movie, or?
I was going to say, like, I think they made Wanda a bit too
Oh yeah, let's talk.
powerful.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Wanda. Okay.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that.
Okay, I love that they officially have her as a villain now. That was good.
Yeah. Seth, have you watched WandaVision?
Kill herself.
Yeah, I did.
Nick, have you watched it?
I watched the first few episodes.
Okay.
I stopped it because I felt
Probably
like
for
too
the
much
most.
of an old
Yeah,
show.
I think I would have dropped it after the first few episodes, but Joseph was holding me at gunpoint to watch it, so.
Yeah.
That's true.
Sounds like Joseph.
And then telling us the theories every episode.
Yeah, so we.
Hey, they could still be real. They're still real.
huh?
Is Nicholas
It's
still
still-
real?
You were like hitting with so many theories. It was like ruining my enjoyment a little bit of it. I mean, I still wouldn't have liked it, but yeah. Tone it down on the theories, but yeah.
It definitely confused me, like, a bit.
I didn't know
too
what was
much.
happening
Yeah.
half the time, but I thought it set up kind of an interesting concept in the first few episodes, and then it lost me towards the end because of a number of reasons. I don't know.
I
like,
did not like the plot.
I-
twist.
Another spoiler warning.
Yeah, spoiler warning. We'll give this time for WandaVision. Yeah. I don't like Agatha.
Yeah,
Agatha.
Ian
I
hated.
don't either.
Ian came to
And
my house and was like,
also-
"I fucking hate her."
Yeah, Agatha just really got on my nerves for some reason. I don't know why. Her and also like
Well,
let's just label everything from here on as spoilers for Marvel because we're just going to be freely talking
Yeah.
about it. Another character that's not in the same show, but that also just got on my nerves for no reason was the
cat.
No, the guy at the end of Loki, the guy who runs like the whole timeline and
yeah.
everything. I don't know why, but that guy just pissed me off. He just, I don't know, like him talking, his dialogue and everything was just really obnoxious and irritating to me. Just, I don't know why, but it made me feel that way. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, I was a little confused by that.
It's kind of how I feel about Agatha. I'm like, alright.
You know what? I think Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, I think that almost could have been better as a little mini series instead of just a full movie.
I don't know about that.
I know, granted, it wouldn't have been popular.
Why?
like instead of just like throwing everything at you, they could have like gone into a little bit more time with certain.
They
stuff
could
and
have
just-
saved certain.
That's true.
Yeah, they.
I don't know if it would have worked as a miniseries.
The thing, well, especially with Marvel miniseries where they're only like fucking 6 episodes long, they don't give you enough time to do anything, which is also annoying. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't like overly hyped for this movie. I haven't felt the same about Marvel since Endgame was over.
Yeah.
Like I kind of wanted the MCU to just end at Endgame. I didn't feel that way at the time, but after like a year where we didn't get any Marvel movies because of COVID, I hold them, you know,
And
in my
then
heart. I'm like, yeah, they're
whenever
nice,
it's like-
but sorry, Brie, what?
And then whenever the movies that they do produce are like either bad, like Eternals, or they're kind of like movies.
like Black Widow.
Black
This
Widow
is
was
so
bad.
different.
Black Widow was straight up bad.
Oh yeah, Black Widow was
Huh?
bad.
Yeah, that movie
Yeah.
was fucking awful.
330.
I liked Shang-Chi. I didn't think it was like spectacular, but I thought it was good.
I still.
It was a
watched
good
all of it.
movie, but
Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings.
Yeah, did you watch that,
10 or
Nick?
7?
We watched it in class.
Yeah.
Seth said that your teacher threw on like an episode of Moon Knight.
Yeah, we
She
watched the
did,
first episode.
and I watched the rest of Moon Knight when I got home.
I've heard good things about it.
Still yet.
I hear
You should watch it. It's actually kind of good. It's confusing a little bit, but it just gets clear as it ends up. So
Yeah, I know he has like
Alright.
split personalities and shit, something like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Shang-Chi was good. I
Yeah.
had to mute there
Why-
for a second.
Why'd you mute it?
I'm just gonna steer it back to Loki real
my
quick
dad
because I
just
have a
walked in.
question.
What's up?
Let's say Loki actually, manned up and got together with his woman Loki variant, Sophia.
It's not hypothetical.
Hypothetical. Let's say they did the dirty. Is that incest? Or
That's
That's-
self
it's
Here to
just
ask the
self-cessed.
real
Self-cessed.
questions.
I am well versed in the fanfic.
Yeah,
The
let's
one slur.
let's bring Breanna in here for the fanfic talk. She's very.
Why?
I've already called her out in
this
one
from
episode, so
expertise.
it's released to the world. Brianna knows all about the spicy fanfics.
Bring in the live Breanna reaction.
You'll have that when we get the YouTube up and going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
What were you?
So, I mean, technically, not really, because, it's a different version of them, unless they have, like, the exact same DNA, which they don't.
But
But
they
would
share the
they?
same parents and they have the all same upbringing.
Bro.
Yeah, would they not actually? They would have the same DNA. They'd just be different sexes.
Yeah, that's
Well,
it's.
I mean,
that's kind of
besides
like
the-
asking
the-
the question, like if you were cloned and you did it with yourself, is that incest?
I don't know if I want to have this.
It
in the
is literally
podcast.
the same
It's,
question.
yeah, it's good we're all
basically.
talking about this because this is kind of like the next topic that we're gonna cover later.
I don't want to segue into.
No,
this
we're
sort
not.
of topic.
We're not segueing into anything yet.
If Loki and Sophia had a baby, would it be deformed or would it have their very same molecular structure?
All right, Nicholas
I mean,
is
if
getting
they're
kicked
both
off the
gods-
podcast.
And if we go back to Greek and
Just
Roman
duct tape his
mythology,
mouth.
No. Let him talk. Let him talk.
Hera and Zeus are both sisters,
What?
and everyone else was brother and sister in Greek mythology. So I think they
Yeah,
would
I mean, there's a lot of
genetically.
incest in Greek mythology.
Yeah, there's also pedophilia and bestiality, so that's a thing.
Yeah, Zeus is like the father of like everyone.
He's like the
Regardless.
Genghis Khan of fucking Greek lore.
Half of Asia is
Yeah.
half of the world. Half of
Half-
Greece is just belongs to. I was at Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus. I mean Zeus.
Hey,
Yeah, who's
It's
that
like a
guy?
Mexican. It's like a Mexican guy.
Yeah. We got really sidetracked. We were talking about
I think it'd just be fucking himself.
All right, enough of that. Enough
I
of
don't
that.
Get him out of here.
shall we segue back to the?
Yeah,
One
let's-
Piece
There's
talk?
infinite universes, then there's like an e-boy Doctor Strange.
Oh my god.
Stop talking now.
Twitch.
Wait. If there's infinite universes, does that mean that in one universe, Doctor Strange is the one slip?
Stop.
Oh no.
Stop.
Perhaps. Maybe.
Stop.
Maybe.
There's infinite universes. That mean Iron Man caused the Holocaust in one of them.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a juicy plot line right there.
That's just like 2
They
steps
gotta
away
bring
from
Robert
reality.
Downey Jr.
Well,
back.
hey, I was
Iron
actually-
Man 4 Holocaust.
I actually found out in the comics. I was telling Joseph and Bree about it when we left the theater. There's a version of Iron Man in the comics. It's called like Superior Iron Man or whatever.
Yeah, I've heard about
Yeah,
it.
and he's like an actually
Yeah.
evil version
He's
of
a
Tony
neo-Nazi.
Stark. Like he's
Yeah.
he's like the most evil, egotistical version of him, which is I think
And he has the
yeah, I
Infinity
think at
Stones.
some point in his storyline he gains the Infinity Stones and he puts them into like his suit, which actually looks kind of cool. But other than that,
Also, he's evil.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
does some fucked up shit.
I don't know much about him. What does he do?
Do you want to hear something about what he did that was like
Sure.
super messed up?
Yeah, I literally don't know. Don't know
yeah,
anything
sure.
about the
He
character.
released an app that like gives you
Oh, no.
benefits, like heals you and shit.
What?
And like
Fortnite.
and like gives you a bunch of everything you want, you could possibly want, like wealth and whatever, and like stuff. And it can like heal you for some. It's not really explained, but you know, a lot of superheroes don't like this because he's basically capitalizing off of it. Basically, the app is $100 like a month, or like,
Jesus.
it's like really steep, but it gives you so much stuff that you know people keep coming back for it. Well,
Right, it's like an addiction.
yeah, it's an addiction because it helps you. So, basically, it makes a divide between the rich and the poor. The poor want it badly, and the rich can afford it, you know, as much as they want. It's only $100 for them. So the rich are even more powerful. They're insanely powerful, and the poor are nothing now. You know, standards become higher because of this app, because rich people can now afford it.
Right.
So, you know, a lot of superheroes like try and stop him. One, including Daredevil,
Ooh.
and
Daredevil.
he basically Daredevil basically confronts him. He's like, you know, you need to stop this. This is, you know, screwed up. You can't keep doing this to people. It's causing. Yeah, he can't keep getting away with this. Yeah. It's like causing, you know, this divide.
With this.
You can't keep getting away with this. But he causes this divide, so he's like, you need to stop this. And he's like, I can help you if you support me and if you promise to stop telling people that, you know, I'm doing this for my own benefit and I'm, you know.
Oh, doesn't he like cure his blindness or something?
Yeah, he cures his blindness and like, and he says, oh, you can keep your blindness if you keep buying my app and if you keep supporting me and if you don't try and stop me, which is like really fucked
Didn't
up.
it-
And he's like,
Yeah, I actually knew about that. I didn't know it was part of the Superior Iron Man thing, but I did hear where, at some point in the comics he got his blindness cured. But didn't that like also kind of take away the whole point of his powers?
yeah, and he
Yeah.
didn't want it. He didn't want the blindness. He was like outward. He was like really mad, and he was like, you know, trying to tell him that this isn't one he wanted. You know, he honestly believes that he deserves it. You know, this is what he wants because that way it can show the world that, you know, that there's a symbol of hope, you know, and blind people, you know, he's just a blind guy to everyone. I think it's something along those lines is what he said, but
Right.
he didn't want his blindness cured basically, and he was, you know,
Yeah, I mean that would literally
Angry about
kind
it.
of like I think at least in the show he says that it's better. What he has is better than like, you know,
Yeah.
regular. Which it is. So it would kind of take away the whole point.
Then evil Iron Man made him see again, and then he just gouged his eyes back out. Just so he could be
Back
blind
out.
again.
He regrew his eyes.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how that happened.
As one does.
Yes, you can regenerate your eyes like Okiara.
What's up?
I was gonna say, you guys have any more topics you want to bring up?
Well, I was
We
gonna
can talk
say.
about Marvel for like half an hour or so.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say we could finish up about the Wanda thing before we jump to something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just finish that up. Yeah, so like, what did you? You know what happened in WandaVision, right? You know what she did is
Yeah.
pretty fucked up, and then at the end they kind of just tried to justify it, sort of.
Yeah, you did what you
That's
had to do.
why I don't like Agatha.
Yeah, like Agatha kind of was only there to be like, oh, actually, I was the one manipulating Wanda, and oh, she's not really an evil piece of shit. But it's like,
No, she's been evil the like entire run
Maybe she
of
is.
her character in the MCU.
Yeah.
she's at least had a dark side. But yeah, and now she's just full on like killing people.
Well, I mean, at the start, she worked at or she got her abilities from Hydra.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that.
Nazi
Yeah.
organization.
Well, that's another thing that Brie always brings up is that she constantly says in this movie like, oh, I never asked for these powers or whatever, but she literally volunteered to be experimented on with the Infinity Stone by Hydra, just so she could like kill Tony Stark eventually.
Yeah. Speaking of, the whole Nazi Hydra organization, Wanda in the comics was originally Jewish, so.
Really?
Oh.
While we're in
comes
this
the
era,
racist
I
Tony
just
arc.
want to say that I don't like how she just lost her accent in between movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did she lose her accent?
Well, I mean-
he's got a good point.
I mean, people do like if they spend enough time in a different region, they do start to lose accent. Yeah, that's realistic. But it did kind of happen like immediately, like between movies.
Yeah.
I don't really pay much attention to it, but I do see why it would come off as weird.
Yeah.
RoboCop turned her American in an instant.
Despite Vision technically not being, well, he has a British voice, but I guess he's technically American.
Yeah, one thing, that reminds me is, like, how does she have kids in the alternate universe?
She makes them. Like, she just conjures them up with her magic because she's all powerful.
Yeah, I
Sperm
guess.
bank.
That's.
No.
I don't know. I just think that she's way too overpowered.
I kind of like the explanation of like, oh, every time you dream, you're just dreaming of yourself in an alternate reality.
I like that.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
I like that a lot.
I think that's pretty cool. Like when he said, the evil Doctor Strange was like, or I don't know if it was him or whoever said it, but he was like, oh, have you ever had a dream where you're falling? Yeah, that was probably me. You just killing them. I thought that was kind of cool.
And then he later falls and dies on the
Yeah, that
spike.
shit was brutal. I was like, whoa. I was like that one scene in Daredevil. Is that our thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think so. What do you think,
I
Nick?
believe so.
All right.
In an alternate universe,
be
there's an
thinking?
astrology girl, Wanda.
Oh my god. That is the worst thing that could
Yeah.
ever happen.
Almost as bad as E-Boy
Lord.
Strange.
No.
You're a Sagittarius, that means
You're a
death.
Pisces, so now you die.
I'm going to possess your entire family if you're an Aquarius.
All right. Joseph, did you want to take... Actually, no. Were you going to come up with a vape topic or whatever? Fuck you said. Vape!
Fake.
Yeah,
Vape!
I hate those ads so much. It generally just makes me want to start vaping. They're
No, I'll
so
decide.
bad.
Oh, the real
Oh, you
cost.
can get metal in your lungs, and it can be nickel and lead. And
I don't get that
chromium
one.
and
I
whatever
get
the hell.
the one where it's like a breath of stress air or something like that. It's like, shut the fuck up. God damn. I get that ad like
the
3
one
times
that's,
a day.
like, depression stick. That's
Yes!
the one I get. The one
I get that one
that's
too.
Depression stick.
Yeah.
Actually, if
God.
we're going to be speaking about like ads and stuff like that, the only ads that I've been getting for like a month
Dislike?
straight are the Evertail ads.
Oh, yes! Yes! I've also been... Yeah, Breanna, I have also been getting those constantly.
Yeah.
I
mean, they're
Oh, sorry.
the ads themselves are fine, but they have nothing to do with the actual
Wait.
game.
Fill me in. What is Evertail?
So Evertail is a mobile
Oh.
game,
Oh, no.
and
Okay.
it's it's like the ads are of this like Pokemon-esque like horror
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be a horror RPG thing, but if you actually go to the App Store and you look at like all the things for the actual game, it's like nothing like that. They're false advertising.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, sorry.
oh no, continue.
I was just gonna say, I went to this guitar website to look up at, like, tabs, and I have, ever
Oh.
since I looked it up, I have been getting I kid you not, I could go to YouTube right now, and I kid you not, click on a video, and the ad I would get is it's a website called GuitarTricks.com. If anyone's listening that has been to fucking GuitarTricks.com, anyone that hasn't, do not ever go there. Do not, they will follow you. It's like every ad is like, well, thanks for going to GuitarTricks.com, and I just fucking break my computer. I just get out a fucking 12
Seth is
gauge.
being haunted by guitar.
GuitarTricks.com is fucking following me, watching me get in my car and go to work and shit.
The vengeful spirit of GuitarTricks.com. It's watching over you. I was gonna say.
I've also been getting.
I was gonna say real quick. Bree was talking about like mobile games or whatever that are clearly like ripped off of other properties. I heard of one like Pokemon ripoff. I think it's on Steam. It's called Pal World, and basically it's like Pokemon, but it's like it's like the darkest timeline of Pokemon, like with humanity, but like they enslave them, like they actively enslave Pokemon, like they have entire power grids running off of like Pikachu. It's fucking great.
Oh, okay, that type
it sounds fucking funny as shit.
Well, what were you thinking?
Yeah, what did you
I
think?
mean, they already kind of enslave people in, the actual Pokemon world.
People or the...
Well, people, I
Pokemon.
mean, the
Say, how many
Pokemon.
types of enslavement are there, Breanna? I don't know, I just thought that like sounded really fucking goofy, like something I might want to check out.
I've been getting so many, like, mobile game ads, and, like...
You could...
a weird, like, hentai one has been popping up.
On YouTube?
I get those, but not like...
On YouTube, yeah, on YouTube.
Oh, it's like those gotcha anime games, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like very much
Yeah.
like
Gotcha
titties in
life.
your
It's
face,
like-
like fucking...
Yes, it is literally...
I get a lot of those, but not like in a video form, but like if I'm scrolling to YouTube on my PC, like it'll
Yeah,
pop
no,
up
it's been
like an
video
image.
forms for
I
me.
get those...
Yeah, it's like date her. It's like
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
I get those occasionally. One that I've been getting lately that's also like fucking awful is like it's like this guy, and it's like clearly a voiceover because you watch his lips and they're not even like synced up.
Ebony
No.
Oh,
Listen,
I know what you're
listen,
talking about.
wait, yeah. Let me finish explaining. So it's like, you probably know what it is, yeah. But it's like, this guy, he's like, guys, have you ever heard of this game? And you tried to go to the game and find, like, you get those shitty ads, and you try to go to the App Store, and the game doesn't exist. I've spent 3,675 hours looking for this one game, and I found it, guys. I fucking found it. Come watch me play it. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah,
God damn.
I know the name is called
ads.
Ebony, the King's Return.
Yeah.
He says it every single time.
I watched
I
those
know what you're
all the way
talking about.
through
I
every
get it
time.
so much. He's like,
That's
He has the
best
most-
stuff.
you guys ever have a problem where it's not the game that you saw in the ad, and
Yeah.
it's the game, not the game? Like,
Oh my god, I hate those so much.
yeah.
Fucking guy.
But for some reason, the text
I
is
have
in
to
German.
say that I'm glad I haven't gotten that. What were you saying, Joseph?
Yeah, and then it has like German text, like.
Oh, I don't spend that much time looking at it. I literally just fucking X out as soon as I can.
Skip as much as possible.
I hate them so much.
No, I
Oh
watched
my
those
God.
all the ways through. I
The
love
guy's
those.
voice is so irritating. It's just like nails on a
Yeah.
chalkboard. It's like, oh, guys, have you ever... It's like, oh, fucking shut up. Jesus.
Do you know who else also downloads Ebony?
Mom!
My mom!
The
Oh god, that...
Yeah,
Muscle Man.
Your mic
So-
just cut out.
Why is I like screamed into it? Yeah.
I've got this one that's like, it's like some medieval game, but it's like, it's like an off-brand Clash of Clans kind of, but it's like,
Oh, like Clash of Kings or like
yeah,
Gods,
and it's
Gods
like,
Royale or whatever
it's,
the fuck.
It's a bunch of like people like they'll have different scenarios, but the main one I've seen is like a bunch of people sitting at like a dinner table. And they're like ordering dinner, and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
I have 5 million power.
What's your power
Like,
level?
I have 5 million
Yes.
bajillion power. Or like, what does your son have? Or like, you can't marry my son if you don't have 5 million power. Or like,
you need 12
saw that
power
too.
to get into this club.
yeah, it's
I love those ads. They're the
That
best.
sounds like ass.
They're all
It
ass.
is.
Every mobile game ad sucks fucking shit. They're all terrible. Besides, like,
Hey. Besides Raid Shadow Legends.
no.
go back to
No.
2019, Joseph.
It's going to be like 3 years.
It's their
since that
3-year
game's come out.
anniversary.
What do you say, Seth?
It's a 3-year anniversary.
It's gonna be
of being
3 years.
shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've sponsored every YouTuber on the planet.
Yeah, there's this one that I keep getting that's like they.
We can be next.
Yeah, I'll
shut
gladly
up.
take a fucking Raid Shadow Legends sponsor on this podcast.
Honestly, I have been thinking about
I'll sell out.
downloading it.
Hey, we're close.
Do not download it. It is literally. It's literally ass.
It's great.
Guys,
It's
we're close to
great.
getting ads.
It's the best
No,
mobile
it's
game
great.
with PC
we didn't say
graphics.
anything.
Check out this new
Say whatever.
champion.
We're close to getting ads. So
Oh,
40.
you just reminded me, Joseph. You just reminded me of an ad I got. Sorry to interrupt.
you're
But
good.
he reminded me. I keep getting ads for this fucking game called State of Survival.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And it's like.
that
It's
rings a
like,
bell.
yeah, it's like, I have Lucy, she has 1 million power, like, she is the best character, the best champion out of all of them, and it's like, shut up. It's like, it keeps popping up.
Then you
It's
get
almost as
50
bad as
space
Guitar
pins.
Tricks.
Oh, have you guys seen those? So Bree was talking about getting like those, or whoever said about getting like the anime like titty ads or whatever. Have you guys seen those ones? Like I've gotten them occasionally where it actually has like, it's actually like a video ad and it has someone like talking over it and he's like going through the characters and they're like clearly like naked or almost naked, and but obviously they're not.
Yeah, actually, I think I
Yeah,
have
they're not
I
showing
haven't
it.
seen that one.
It's like blurred out, but he's like scrolling through on his phone. And he's like, "Oh my god!" Like, like he's clearly like stroking his fucking meat underneath the desk. You know, it's like, all right, man.
Shaft Shiner
Oh my
3000.
Yeah, no, I've literally seen that exact ad.
I have not seen it at all.
I haven't even heard of that.
Yeah.
But I think that like a video after I saw that ad, I saw like the what, like the uncovered version, and it's just it's not even like titties out or anything.
I've been wanting to say this ever since I've been told I could be on the podcast. Audio listeners love you to death.
What does that mean?
Joseph has just posted a very questionable picture to the podcast Discord server.
It's too late. I removed it from existence.
He had to go pretty far back into his camera roll for that one. I
Yeah.
It's in his old hentai folder. The stash.
No.
No.
I don't even know
What
where
do you
you
mean?
get that, Joseph.
Yeah.
This one I never took you for someone
It
who's
was
in
under a
defeat.
Dead by Daylight post.
Oh,
Sure.
it was actually under a Squid Games post. You want to do it?
Oh, all right.
All right.
If we could be part of a sandwich, what part would we be?
What?
Joseph knows. Joseph knows.
This is like that
Yeah.
one question where it's like, what Minecraft block would you be?
I would be.
Favorite puppy?
I would be the lettuce.
The lettuce block?
I would.
Yeah.
I would be no. Yeah, the lettuce block. Yeah.
You guys put
Instead of,
glowstone on
like-
your sandwich?
Instead of stealing the other like podcast idea, what kind of Minecraft block would you be? Yeah, I think
There
I'd
we
be
go,
some
yeah.
cyan
That'll work.
terracotta.
Everything's
I don't know,
free
what
reign.
would you be,
now.
Nicholas? What kind of block would you be, Nicholas?
Well, I'm gonna think it's like the block that I always use, and that's probably gonna be.
Oak wood.
Dried kelp.
What is it? Let him talk. I can hear the gears turning in Nicholas's brain right now.
He's dropped something. What'd you just drop?
Cat deodorant.
Cat
Alright, you
deodorant?
can pick the cat deodorant. Are you gonna pick something? They gotta.
I'm thinking there's a lot of blocks.
You have 2 seconds.
He's searching through the catalog.
I'll save mine for last because I have the coolest sandal and the best sandal.
I wouldn't even blame
the
Nicholas for
Steve
searching
head.
through a
The
Minecraft
Steve
dictionary
head.
because there's like 6 million block forms now.
I got all 3 of my Minecraft books on. Actually, I think I actually have them. Let me.
You still have?
I do also have the 3 books as
Somewhere
well.
around here.
We bought those like 8 years ago
Yeah.
in the library at school.
Yeah.
I gotta think about what I would be.
Scholastic Book Fair. I would be a command block, so I can be in creative.
God, that's like your fucking answer to the what superpower would you be, or would you
Man, you
have?
superpower.
If you could be any superpower, what would you be?
You could be, yeah.
Creative mode.
I get to be a fucking command block.
That's my superpower.
Honestly, I don't know. Probably redstone block. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have
I like
infinite power.
glowstone. Might go with glowstone.
Be a wood fence.
Slime block.
Just a single
guys,
wood
guys,
fence.
let me be a
post.
water source block real quick. Hold on. or obsidian.
I'm gonna be a portal frame.
I'm a barrier block.
Ooh, barrier. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good choice. That's a good choice.
You bet you heard about that from the
Ultimate power.
2v2t lore, didn't you, Nick?
Yeah. The oldest anarchy server.
I actually haven't watched 2B2T lore.
Fit MC.
Oh man, I'm ashamed to admit it, but like a couple years ago, I used to like binge that shit. It was so interesting. It shouldn't have been that interesting.
That is what would happen if we lived in a society.
Shut up.
Did you,
Yeah, we have yet to live in an actual society yet. So if we lived in a real society,
it's true. I've dismantled the society.
Do we have the social reject block?
The band kid block.
I was looking for blocks, and then like in the recommended blocks, it's like a trans flag. with
Trans block.
The block, like right in front of
The
it.
Twitter user block.
Fuck yeah, I want the bisexual block. Give me that.
pedophile block.
Oh no.
The what?
Excuse me.
No.
The Ewan Redditor Chungus block.
Banned. You're banned.
Yeah, you're banned from
I'll
broadcast.
take
I'm
the
sorry.
Oh my god, he said it. He said the words.
Shut.
Cutting that out.
roll credits.
Roll credits.
Usually Joseph's the one delivering the shit jokes, so that it was me today.
For this fight, I'm going to need to be banned from
Podcast.
Just banned from now.
Sound like someone dunked their head underwater.
from Blockcast.
Nicholas is waterboarding Seth right now.
Banned from all.
He doesn't want anyone to know about the pedophile block.
Seth, I don't know if you got all the way through episode 3 that Joseph had a moment like that, talking about the Tool album.
I think I
Wait, it was-
I made it like halfway through. I think.
Oh, okay. He was like, he's like, I was gonna ask how to spell it, but I forgot the ha. Like, actually, what it sounded
Yeah.
like.
The fact that I know exactly what he means too.
It was funny. I didn't register it when we were recording, but then later listening back, I was like, what?
Oh yeah, one more topic we could talk about probably.
We could do more than one.
Well, I mean one
Okay.
It's okay.
that I didn't add in topics. MCR came out with a new song.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think only 2 of us have listened to it, but
Yeah, yeah.
Red Hot Chili Peppers came out with a new album.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like in their 60s.
Did you say okay, Joseph? You don't like Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Okay. Yes.
I have no opinion.
Well, you don't like it?
Balls.
I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
I haven't listened to anything.
oh, you haven't listened to them or something?
I mean, I've only listened to
No.
a few of their songs. I'm not like super versed in the Red Hot.
Yeah,
lore.
they're
Danny
they're
California.
really
That's
old.
that's all I
I
know.
was pretty into Red Hot Chili Peppers once upon a time.
Yeah. Can't Stop is a good song.
I have a topic to talk about.
Addicted to the
All right, what's that topic?
So I want to start like making like skit videos or like videos with like Nicholas and like maybe Braden and Arcaden or like just like friends, you know. And I want to try doing that when we were out filming for the project for unnamed history teacher. That
Ferris wheel.
Ah, shut up! We didn't hear that, Nick.
Nicholas can't. You guys can't see, but I'm jiving my hands right now. Nicholas is making fun of me.
Let
But,
Nicholas get closer to the
anyways,
mic so he can talk more.
He just isn't talking that much.
Okay.
He just doesn't want to talk.
Nicholas, it's okay.
I don't feel like interrupting.
No, interrupt us. That's this whole show. This whole show is us
Nicholas,
interrupting each
Nicholas,
other.
Yeah, it
you have-
doesn't matter.
you have
No, just
executive
keep on
power.
talking over people,
Okay.
just so we just and then
Nicholas is gonna drop it
You
down.
know?
Just like flick Seth whenever you want him to stop so you can talk. I don't know. Do something. Give him a signal.
Just keep going.
There you go. That's better.
oh my god.
Nicholas
Oh
ASMR.
my god. Anyways, when we were filming,
Ben.
Okay, shut up now.
when we were filming outside, we were like, well, I'm not gonna like specify, but we're like in an area near my house, and it was like a bunch of grass and stuff. And there's like trees, and we were out with my friend Alan, and we were like trying to film. And there was like this. There's like a. I don't know if you've seen them, but they're tarantula hawk wasps.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, it's like they kept flying over us, and I was like, and me and Alan were like freaking out because we both hate bugs. And
Nicholas then reached up, grabbed one out of the air.
He did, for real though. Nicholas was not affected at all. I was like, dude, are you gonna run? He's just standing there, like, how are you not scared by this bug? Because that, you know, like they hurt, like they hurt a lot. And he was like getting loud, and I'm very sensitive to like sound, which is ironic because I'm deaf. But like it freaked me out, and Nicholas was just standing there like nothing was going on, and me and Alan's like running around there.
Wait, did Nicholas actually
just like rolling on the ground and shit?
Nick, did you actually like just reach out and just snatch one out of the air at lightning speed?
No, but I could see him doing that.
I tried to swing at one of the butt end of the gun I was holding.
Nicholas is playing with fire.
You're braver than me.
Playing with firearms.
No,
Nicholas
getting
is
your
the
bug.
collector.
God, probably.
Nicholas had a lot of fun when we were filming. He was having a blast.
What was the
Nick, are you
purpose
being
of the
Yeah,
video?
why are you speaking for him? Yeah, Nick didn't you have a good time, Nicholas? You're holding a gun to
You
his
can
head.
see. Yeah.
He had an amazing time.
Nicholas,
didn't you, buddy?
tell him about that one time. Do it.
That one time where you didn't get knocked over, right?
That one time the ground hit you there, not me.
Like I was just saying, like, cause like he was like sitting on a hill where there's this, like, I didn't end up using it at all, but there was this one thing where I was recording footage and like it was about Vietnam. And
I saw
was wearing like a Chinese hat.
Oh god.
And which is like racist, but we didn't have anything else. We had to borrow it from Ian.
And we're canceled.
Yeah, now we really are banned from
podcast.
broadcast. We lived up to our name, guys. Good job.
We're extra banned from
Nicholas
broadcast
was
now.
sitting on like a mound, like a dirt mound, and with like a gun. He was just like screaming at like yelling at Alan, like,
Was he
you better get out of here!" Like,
was he
trying to
LARPing
get
in the
angry.
trenches of World War II? What was he doing?
Yeah, Nicholas was he's nodding yes right now. He was in the trench. He was like on a dirt mound, and Alan kept falling over because he thought he was like fake shoot. He thought we were going. He thought it was like fake shooting at him. So like Alan kept falling over. I'm like, get up! And he like every time Nicholas would be like, I'd say go. He'd just instantly fall over, and I'd be. And at one point he almost fell like horse shit. I was like, dude.
Alan just like spontaneously ragdolling every like on command or what?
Alan just like
Gmod character.
Yeah.
just ragdolls on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, the skits are honestly really fun. I remember.
So what was the point of the video? Were you just killing each other?
Yeah, for the entire thing was just us, like, me and Alan running from bugs and, like, doing stupid shit.
I remember a long time ago when Ian and Joseph, like, came over to my house.
Oh yeah, that was a great skit.
For a
I have
skit.
such fond memories of that. Me and our old friend Kyle from school.
Oh no.
It was basically the same class that Seth is in now, but probably not the same subject. We had to do some kind of skit on like the border or something like that, right?
What?
It was because
Were you
it was the presidential thing. Remember, I was running for president, and like you guys were in my group, and you had to like represent. We also had to do skits for it. So like one was like, oh, how would you handle border control or whatever? So we did a whole skit, and at the time in Kyle's neighborhood, he was like the only house on his block there, so the rest of it was just like dirt, and then there was a wall. So it kind of worked as like, this is the Mexico border.
Iran.
Yeah, this is like the Mexico border or whatever. So we had Joseph like play the illegal.
Hey, that's what my grandma did.
We had Joseph play the illegal. So he had like gave him like a Chinese hat.
Hop the border.
And then we filmed like him running. And then another skit we did was more elaborate.
I did have to actually jump the actual wall.
Yeah, I remember we were.
It was like a 7-8
Yeah, we were trying
wall.
to figure out like the
Was he going
logistics of that.
underneath
No, but the other skit we did where like we had Kyle as like a drug dealer or a carrier or something. And what we did for the drugs is like we just got plastic bags and we took like sugar and shit and like white Lego
You just had
bricks.
some white
Yeah, white
Legos.
Lego bricks, and we just all threw it together so it looked like cocaine. Yeah, but to get that, we went over to Bree's house because she lived pretty close by. They're like, hey, do you have any sugar? You would just borrow sugar. Good times.
I want to watch that
Yeah.
video again.
It's on your
Where is it?
YouTube.
I don't like that guy's class.
No, it's not mine. It was on Kyle's, I
Um,
think.
It's on
I
yours.
don't like the teacher's class, but I do
Well,
like doing stuff.
The teacher himself is
Insert
not.
carnival ride name here.
Is no bueno.
Oh yeah, we've talked shit about him before here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For good
Unnamed
reason.
coach, unnamed history teacher.
Yep, on previous episodes.
Yeah, some things
No,
haven't changed.
it's on Kyle's
Yeah, they can talk about how
mom's
they do
channel.
not like him. He's still not good.
Well,
It's also like every other teacher is leaving besides him.
Yeah.
He's the one that's persistent.
the high school's falling apart as we speak.
Some of the good teachers are leaving, unfortunately.
Yeah. Anyway,
He still
Yeah,
has
let's
to.
avoid talking about
stop
this
talking
stuff.
about people they don't know about. Yeah.
Let's go back to the 60s.
No,
Kick
god damn
back.
it! Stop trying to end early.
We're at an hour right now. We're 58 minutes, 59 minutes.
Longer.
I have to
What
get
time?
to work. I 3:30.
Let's go one more.
Yay.
It won't last that long, probably.
Oh yeah, won't we doing?
have
Weren't
any
we
more?
doing like a topic that didn't Joseph just say, like favorite
Oh,
or something?
well, yeah, that's a little segment we save for the end, and it doesn't last that long, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, but with Nick and Seth here. Yeah, they have
I have
6
to do
decades to
grade
work
year.
with.
Well, they're not gonna. No, they're just gonna
A
do
lot of
60s.
cool
We're not gonna go
before
through all of
Bill
them.
Alright, guys, name some of your favorite bands.
All right, hold on.
From the 60s era, you said?
Yeah, so recurring viewers, we do this every week. This is actually our last time. We've been doing our favorite bands from each decade. We started with 2010s, and now we're all the way at 60s, and I think this is about where we're gonna end for that. So if you guys have any favorite bands from the 60s, you could say that.
Can I get a shout out?
Yes. Not yet.
Nice.
Let's do this last thing.
Okay.
But favorite band from the 60s would probably be Jackson 5.
Jackson 5 is pretty good.
No, you only get one of them.
I had one.
Marty.
I had one too.
Say your favorite song from them
I was,
too.
I was gonna say Marty Robbins because I love Marty Robbins.
It's my favorite
But he might be
band.
from the 50s. He's definitely made some stuff in the 60s, but I think his
There you
main,
go.
his peak was like the 50s.
I thought I had
I don't
one.
know.
It's not a band, it's a person. We've been over this.
I'm willing to just let them have it since they're guests.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll say mine.
Tupac.
Hey, wait,
If you
Jim
haven't heard
ordered.
yours yet.
What about an order? Alright, I'm gonna say it. Yeah. The Beatles.
Yeah, fair.
All right, mine is.
They-
Oh, yeah.
And
Wait, what's your favorite song?
Eleanor Rigby. There we go. Yeah, Eleanor
Good,
Rigby.
good.
That's a banger.
Um.
That one teacher also had us listen to that in class. That was a banger.
Okay. My favorite band, probably from the '60s, is Led Zeppelin. I actually listened to a lot of Led Zeppelin like 4 or 5 years ago.
Nice.
Seth
Good
might
choice.
remember that. I had a little phase where I listened to them all the time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with oh man, what is that song called? Immigrant Song. I like that song.
That is
Aw.
good.
What?
Oh.
What?
I was gonna say, if you didn't remember it and it was Immigrant Song, I would be kind of disappointed.
I told you I'm bad with remembering song names sometimes. Even if I've heard the song like 1,000 times.
Hey, that's my thing.
No.
That's my thing. I was supposed to forget the song names.
Nick, did you say yours? Jackson 5, right?
Yeah, he said Jackson 5.
All right.
And what's your favorite song by them?
Michael Jackson.
I
That's
can't
a
ever
banger.
remember
Shout
the
out,
name of
Shout out
of
to the
song, and I
German
don't know
metal
why.
band Tomas. It's a-
You just interrupted Nicholas. He could say interrupt you.
I'm sorry. Say
No, but I can't ever remember the name of the song. I just keep blanking on it. It's
You could look it up real quick to jog your memory.
I might know it if he just says like a word.
In the meanwhile,
look it up.
He's gonna look it up.
Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, ooh! I should have said Jimi Hendrix. I love Jimi Hendrix. Damn it.
You're not taking my spotlight
Darn it.
this
Yeah.
time.
So what's your?
Hey Joe.
All right, cool.
Hey Joe.
Still not a
And
band.
then Bree, since we're not gonna do 50s, you said you had one for 50s that you wanted to do as a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50s Frank Sinatra. That
Oh,
one's,
nice.
Yeah.
You know,
Still not
That's
a
a good
band.
classic. Come fly
You're
with
not a
me.
band, Joseph.
Still not a band. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good choice there. Did you find that song, Nick?
He's still looking for it. Just say the lyrics, and I'll sure recognize it.
Just start singing the lyrics.
Don't play it out loud.
It's the one that goes people pop.
Earbuds.
We'll pretend to be
he's-
Shazam or whatever.
Looking at TikTok ads right now.
It's an ad.
Oh, and we should probably make the
Liberty
playlist
Mutual?
of all the songs
It's an
and
ad.
put
Oh.
that out there.
Yeah. Now that we're
Songs,
actually done with our little game here of,
It's I Want You Back.
oh, okay,
I
cool.
want you back. I love it.
We'll throw your guys' in there too. Now that we're done with this little game of, our best bands, we're gonna make a Spotify playlist, and I'll end up linking that somewhere, probably in the episode description when I get this out. But yeah, that was episode 6. I think we're pretty much done, right? Joseph's gotta go to work.
shoutouts.
Okay,
Shoutouts.
so-
Yes. Cannot forget that.
Wait. So, I did have something. Probably not gonna do it, but it's just something I thought of, right? So what if we all took one of either the songs or like one of the bands, all right? We did covers of any of the songs.
Dude,
or
I have
verse.
literally been thinking about. I
By
want
one
to
of the
do a
bands.
paper cut, like whole fucking music video, so fucking
I know,
badly,
I-
dude.
especially
Dude, so badly. I want to do that. It looks so fun. I just want to like fling my body around.
Well, my nails are finally coming off, so I might be able to get
Cut paper with
a
them?
tablet and start learning it.
That would be awesome. Like, I especially want to do it in video form because I just love the paper cut music video where he's like throwing himself around and shit. It's fucking awesome. I love that. I love that shit so much. I'd go crazy.
Nicholas has a Would You Rather
If you guys want to hear.
4 shoutouts. If this is the end.
Well,
Sure.
we got time. Yeah.
Go
fine,
on.
Fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Would you rather date an astrology girl
This is one.
Oh, I've heard
or
that.
get
No.
or get gut punched by Mike Tyson once every 3 days?
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
At first,
That's
I was
the
gonna
obvious
say
answer.
Astrology girl, but then I thought on it a little bit.
Or always have to shit at the wrong times.
Always have to
Okay.
shit at the
What?
wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Would I want to shit at the wrong time? Yeah. I don't know.
Let's say you have an important meeting with
Okay,
like,
I
Elon
think
Musk.
this is the
nope,
yeah,
Nick-
specifically
Nick
with
just
Elon
quits.
Musk. I think this is where we take our leave as guests.
No. We.
Subscribe to Cringineer and
So
follow
we're
Nicholas.
getting
Hold
a
on.
meeting
Shut up.
with
I'll.
Elon Musk and
I'll do it.
then Mike Tyson punches us during a meeting with Elon Musk. What? And then we
All right.
shit
Are we
ourselves?
actually done now? So I can shout you guys out.
Yeah, that's what happens.
We're done. Okay. All right, guys.
Punch Mike Tyson and shit yourself.
Mike Tyson shit yourself. Is that like Eminem lose yourself?
The fuck?
Eminem shit yourself.
Like Lil Mike,
Self
Lil Mac.
Eminem's modern music be like shit yourself.
or
Poor
Nana.
Yeah, that's a poor Nana moment.
God, that's fucking true.
Are we be counting down till the end, or
What do you mean counting down?
do we count down to end the recording?
No,
you can edit
well,
this part out. But
I'll tell you when to end after I do the outro. But yeah, if that's if we're done talking about Eminem shitting himself, then I think we're ready to wrap. All right, guys, that was Band from Broadcast
All right.
episode 6 with Cringineer and Existing Nick. I'm gonna plug their stuff in the description. You can I'll probably just link your guys' Twitters, or I don't know. Seth, you're not very active on Twitter, huh?
baller. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Is your YouTube at least?
Yeah.
Maybe just link his
It's
YouTube.
YouTube.
I'll just link.
The one of 30 channels.
Nick
he
has his
Had a
Twitch.
couple.
Nick has his Twitch set up with his Twitter, so I'll link Nick's Twitter like ours, and then I'll do Seth's YouTube since he's not on Twitter much. But yeah, that's that. I think we'll have you guys on again because this is pretty good.
Yeah.
Bit of a clusterfuck.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Waving.
See ya.
See ya.